Hi, I'm Ben Messenger for Waste Management World. We're here at Ecomondo show in Rimini. I'm with Carlos Gomez from Ecotrec. Carlos, I believe Ecotrec is in the tyre reprocessing business. Could you tell us a little about the European tyre reprocessing landscape?
Yes, there were new laws, since 2002, and since 2004, as Palman, we were working together with a company called GMN. It's a Spanish company, and we developed new machines and new applications for them for the tire recycling. Landscape was not permitted anymore, and we tried to give end products, valuable end products, where the company can earn a lot of money, with the right technology of them. And the idea of Ecotrec is put both companies together, Palman and GMN, and give solutions for the tire recycling world.
And Carlos, well, currently, I believe a lot of tyres, or used tyres in Europe, are kind of roughly shredded and then processed in cement kilns. Do you know roughly how much that goes on?
There's a lot. So there's a lot of variety depending on the countries. In this case, in the countries, for example, in France, I think 70% of the tires recycled, they will go for cement applications. Some material like this that we have here. And in some countries, like in Spain, for example, they go more to get applications in the rubber granules, substitute for the raw materials or for rubber applications.
Now I know in a lot of industries across Europe, the EU is trying to encourage waste to be treated as far up the hierarchy as possible. Now, I guess people could argue about how high up treating it in a cement kiln is, but surely recycling it, if that can make more economic sense, what would the kind of returns on that be by comparison to burning it?
The most important thing is to make a process, as I told, where you can earn money. Earn money, you can earn it if you have low energy cost, if you have low maintenance cost, if you have a non-stop process. But the most important thing at the end is to say, I'm producing a kind of materials, a kind of end products, and they must be valuable. So you must get the most of the money that you can get for it. And that's what we try to do with this concept of the company Ecotrec.
And what's the most important factor in being able to move this material further up the chain and recycle it economically in comparison to just burning it in a cement kiln?
The most important thing is to get this valuable product. It must be very clean, and it must have been able to be applied in many applications when now you are using raw materials like plastic, like rubber or something like that. If you look at the markets, you have more or less prices by 1,000 euro per ton. Most of these materials, you can sell them by 200, 300 euro per ton. And we are developing exactly this kind of new materials, the most of them powder materials, because this powder material is what the market is asking for. Not always for the asphalt, also, for example, for the auto industry. It's a very, very big one in Europe, for example. And that's the way we are looking for.
And do you see a situation in the future where the EU may legislate that tyres are treated in a fashion further up the waste hierarchy as opposed to being burnt?
That's a good question. That's not easy to say. The recyclers, and as they are also enterprises, they are managers, what they try to do is to earn the most of the money with the lowest investment. One thing that can happen is that the investment for just getting chips for the cement plants, the investments are very, very small. And the return of investment, it can be very high. But the products you are selling, they have a very low price. That's one way, and many companies are doing this way, or many countries. But the other way, I think that's the way we should go, because burning something that has that can substitute raw material, that's the way we want to go, and that's the way we hope also the European country will develop to this part.
And how big is the market in terms of tons? How many tons of tyres does Europe need to reprocess every year?
If I'm right, we are talking about 300,000 tons.
300,000 tons.
More or less, But you must see also all over the world. We are not only concentrating in Europe. Yeah? We are also looking for USA, for example, very big market. Yeah? If you go to Asia, it happens the same. So there are a lot of markets. The problem is just the legislation.
And this process would have environmental benefits as well as financial, I guess.
Also, the financial is also is a good question. It's a good question to know it. Yeah.
Carlos, it's been interesting talking to you. Thanks for your time.
I thank you too. Yeah.